Hello, everybody. It's me, Chudla GT, aka Evan, back at you with another video, another tier list. That's right. I'm on a little tier list kick, tier list high. This one's a little more serious though. Gonna be ranking some Don't Starve food. Um, I believe this is everything. Might be missing some things. I don't see. No, no. I think that's pretty much everything. At least that I'm familiar with. And I'm going to be ranking them as a professional Warley main. This is the Warley opinion and the Warley take. So, serving it up hot and fresh. Let's get straight into it. Ambrosia. D tier. I get what they were trying to do. I get the vision. I just don't think it works. Might even put it at F because I never use it. Only reason I ever cooked it was to fill out my my book. Now we got a Warley dish. We got asparagus gazpacho. Asparagus gazpacho is it's B. It's B. And then we're gonna put, to follow that up right after, we're gonna put dragon salad at D. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about why. Okay, first of all, so these are the Warley parallels. You know, this is the cold Warley dish, this is the hot Warley dish. If you eat the asparagus gazpacho here, you can technically survive through like the summertime without any sort of other cooling device, and if you eat this in the winter, you can technically survive without any warming device, counterpoint thermal stone. But also, in terms of ingredients, asparagus gazpacho is ice and asparagus, where this is peppers and dragon fruit. And just thinking in terms of opportunity cost, which you could be making with peppers and dragon fruit, that being a dragon fruit pie and pepper seasoning, it just really doesn't make sense to make a dragon chili salad. But the asparagus gazpacho, I mean, asparagus soup isn't really that great, so this is valid, a valid take, a good use for iced asparagus. Also, the way that the cooling works, as opposed to the heating, you have to, it basically, if you put this in the fridge, I'm pretty sure you heat up less when you eat it, so you have to keep it exclusively in a bundle. But I think as it spoils and gets older, it also loses heat, but this maintains its chilling factor if it's refrigerated. So overall, I think the asparagus gazpacho is much better than the dragon chili salad. Then we get into asparagus soup. C. I'm just gonna say C is pretty average. I mean, it's okay. I would rather use the ingredients that I'm using here for other dishes as filler though. Bacon and eggs, S tier, Wilson's favorite dish. These are very, very, very solid. Good health, good hunger, incredible spoilage time. That's, I think, where they get their potency from, is how long they last. So it's very good early game and for traveling and stuff. Banana pop, B tier. Banana shake, A tier. The difference between these two is that the banana shake doesn't need ice, and so it beats it. I think the stats are almost identical. It's like 33 hunger, 33 sanity, but it's just easier to make or to mass produce the shakes, in my opinion. They're both really good, incredible sanity foods, but I'll take the banana shake any day, so it gets a tier higher on that one. I just wouldn't go as far to put it in S. Or maybe I would. Oof. Do we bump these up? Yeah, because this is also consistently something I'm always making just because it's so nice to have. Alright. The barnacle dishes. We got barnacle linguine. I think this is a pretty solid, the most solid of the barnacle dishes. It just requires more meat value or more barnacles. And then the barnacle pita would be here, and then the barnacle nigiri, I think it's called, would be B and D. These two are very good. for health and hunger. This one not so much because of the added costs as well. I just never really make it. Um, in general though, when am I getting barnacles? But actually, that's kind of a stretch. I try to get barnacles because of these two dishes, the barnacle linguine and the barnacle pita. But also because they're just if I have the barnacles, low-key, I'm using them for moqueca. So, you know, maybe we'll do this. No, it's definitely B tier. It's good food. Beefalo treats. I mean, you have to get forget-me-nots or forget-me-lots. And I'd rather use them on a tea. They're okay. They're okay, you know. But I'd rather use my barnacle or my barnacle. I'd rather use my forget-me-lots on the tea and then just make steamed twigs, which I think I'll put at B. Very good. Beefalo dish. Beefy greens is an A. The only reason I don't put it in S is because the spoilage time. If you asked me maybe a year ago, I would have put it in an S. But the spoilage timer really does hurt. Same thing I think for bone bouillon. I believe the spoilage timer is not great on that. But yeah. Okay, well, no, I'll put it in S because it's such a powerful dish. And it's so cheap. It's literally bone shards and onions. And it's so good. So yeah, I guess it has to be up in S. The skillet. The skillet omelet is definitely a high B tier item. Very good health, very good hunger. Not very good. It's like 30 of each. But it's great for when you're in a pinch because it's veggies and eggs. You know, I like it. I like it a lot. I tend to make it. I'll put it in A just so I can put the omelet in B. Because the omelet I think is worse because it uses more eggs, so more meat value, and it doesn't have the health, but it does have a lot of hunger. Rabbit stew, D. Just make meatballs, right? I don't think there's any reason to go out of your way to make it. It's not bad, but the opportunity cost, you know, you could be using the ingredients for something so much better. Butter muffins A. Incredible use for butterfly wings if you're not making a Gossamer saddle. Very good health. Yeah, that's about it. California rolls D. So much better. So many ceviche F. These two. Maybe I switch it out like this. I don't know. There's so many other potent fish dishes that there is genuinely no reason to make these two. Right? You could make fish sticks, you could make surf and turf, you could make, if you're playing Warley, moqueca. I mean, there is no reason to be making ceviche or California rolls. The spices, the pepper spice, I don't know why this is on the list, but S tier. Garlic, S tier. Honey, S tier. Salt. Salt, F tier. I'm gonna put salt in D tier. I never use salt because you have to go out of your way to get salt. It's the big problem with it. The reason all these, I mean, it's good if you have it, but like you're not gonna have it, and there's better things to use your salt on. I use salt boxes. S for these three just because they're cheap. You can slap them on the food, and it's just better. Why wouldn't you? Potato puree, B tier. It uses 2 potatoes and a garlic. That is hefty for a 33, 33, 33, which is, I believe, what it is about. That's what I have it as in my mind. Dragon pie, A tier. Honestly, S tier. Dragon pie, S tier. Spoilage time is decent. The health is incredible. Health and hunger are incredible. Ingredients, a single dragon fruit. And I'll tell you my thought process for moving it to A to S as a Warley main. I had it in A originally because I was thinking the thought, you know, you have to be growing dragon fruit for that. But then I realized you're always going to be growing dragon fruit in the summertime because if you plant, I believe it's dragon fruit, peppers, and I don't remember the other crop. It was onions or watermelons or something. But dragon fruits and peppers have a synergy to make them grow perfectly together. So I always have a lot of dragon fruit just because of that fact. So it makes sense for it to go into S tier. Spiral tubers. This is the classic goated early game whirly dish. Don't waste your garlic on a puree. Save it for a seed. Save it for another thing. Actually, it's not really don't waste your garlic. It's don't waste both of your potatoes on the puree because you can make tubers for 1 potato apiece. And it's comparable in stats. Especially hunger, which is what you're going to be focusing on. Stuffed koalefant trunk, or whatever this is. Is it the fig stuffed? Okay, as a regular player, this would be like a D or a C. But as a Warley player, it's still a C. Yeah, actually, I would change my mind because I was gonna say you can't use the tusk for any or the nose for anything else, but you can just use it as a meat. I don't know, why would you ever make this? Yeah, this is not good. I'm gonna move California rolls down because I'm remembering how low the stats are. Oh, but F is so harsh. Figatoni, D. It's not good. Stats are poop. Fig frog leg sandwich. And the fig kebabs. These are going to F. Because the non-fig counterparts are better. And I'd rather use my figs in, like, I think you could probably make a fruit medley with them. Not worth. Fish cordon bleu. S tier. I mean, come on. It's cheap. It gives you the environmental protection. I mean, unmatched environmental protection. Being 100% immune to the rain through a food item. You don't even have to take up a slot. Incredible. Tacos. C? I make them when I have the stuff for them, but it's just not great. I'd rather make classic A tier fish sticks with that fish. But I guess it's a use for corn specific, so, you know, whatever. Yeah, fish sticks A tier. I mean, everybody knows it. Classic dish, classic don't starve dish. Great stats. The only problem is that the stats aren't incredible. It's good. It's really incredible, but it's not OP. So it doesn't make the S tier, I don't think. Fistful of jam, D tier. In a pinch. Flour salad, B tier. It's really good. It spoils so fast. Fresh fruit crepes, A tier. I feel like they might have the same spoilage time, so I might move it down. No, oh wait, no, because this is so cheap. Fresh fruit crepes takes a lot of fruit, and it takes up butter. So it's pretty expensive, but it's really good, but it also has bad spoilage time. Froggle Bunwich. Classic. B tier. Good. Good use for frog legs. Decent food item. Banana daiquiri. It falls into the same category as these two nanner dishes, but I think it's just the worst of the three. If I'm not wrong. Fruit medley. Also a solid B tier. Good sanity. Good, that's about it though. Glowberry mousse. S tier. Self-explanatory. I mean light. You know, light no slot. It's incredible. Grimgalette D. Never use it. I never use Grimgalette. I don't get it. There are use cases, but like it's not good. Guacamole. C tier. It takes very specific items that you have to go out and get, and it's just okay. C tier. A tier for the honey ham, I think. Honey ham is a classic again, once again. Very good hunger and healing, and very good price tag. Honey nugs, C tier. I hate to say it, people glaze the honey nugs, or at least they used to, but they're not good for what you're spending on them. Ice cream, B tier. Great sanity food, terrible spoilage time. Jelly salad, A tier. A tier. It's stat-wise, it's better than the Nanner Shake, but it takes leafy meat, and leafy meat has better competitors than bananas does. Because I mean, every banana dish is for sanity, but leafy meat's got some serious pull in the game. Jelly beans, S tier. Pop them, a bunch of health. I mean, it's great. Kebabs, C tier. They're not good. Period. Leafy meat, loaf, F tier. I'm actually gonna move the kebabs down to D. They're bad. Leafy meat loaf is so bad. Genuinely such a waste. It takes, I think, 2 meaty. Oh my god! It takes 2 leafy meat, and it's poop butt. I'm gonna put mandrake soup in C because it is good, but I'm never making it. Meatballs A tier classic. Meaty stew A tier classic. Honestly, meatballs S. Leafy or meaty stew A. If you understand what I'm putting down, the meatballs are just simply so cheap. It's almost ridiculous how cheap they are for the hunger value that they can give. Yeah, that's enough said. Melon sickle or melon pop. It's a sanity food. It's like banana daiquiri level. We'll keep her in B. It's the same recipe as the banana pop, but bananas are just so much easier to get now at the Mooncake Island. The Milkmaid hat, very specific items for a very unique wearable item. I'm gonna put it at C just cause, you know, whatever. Monster lasagna. I mean, it's not supposed to be good. F tier. F tier. Yep. Obviously, you don't want to make these. It's a mistake. Moqueca S tier. Moqueca is good. It needs some specific ingredients. It needs tomaroot. It needs onions. It needs fish. But if you can make it, it is incredible. And the thing is, if you can make it, you can make a lot. Because if you're growing the things and you have access to fish, you can just make as much as you need. And you're stacked. Set. The spoilage timer isn't the best, if I remember correctly. It's medium, but it's just so potent. Mush cake, C tier. It doesn't even do its job very well, in my opinion. I don't think, or at least from my experience, my usage, my trying to use it, it doesn't work very well. Pierogies, A tier. People glaze the crap out of pierogies, but I think the meat value you're putting in is too much to give it that S tier. Because it needs eggs and a meat and a veggie. It's quite specific. Powder cakes, B tier. Genuinely, like a genuine B tier, because they last forever. I mean, bacon and eggs is pretty much up here solely for the fact that it lasts forever. Otherwise, it would be a B or an A. So these things last freaking forever. So you can do, you know, farms. You can hold spices on them forever. I've done that a few times. Cool stuff. Potato souffle C. It's not good for how expensive it is. I'd rather use my things on other stuff. Pumpkin cookies. All right, here comes the Warley debate. For if you're playing Warley, then pumpkin cookies isn't the worst thing in the world. Otherwise, it might be, because the raw pumpkin is so much better. Snuck ratatouille into F is poop. Only thing that I have ever used it for is saving a bunch of spoiling food and sanity. It gives 3 sanity, by the way, so. Salsa fresca. C tier. It's not bad. It's the same as pretty much the same as a souffle, I think. But the ingredients are tomaru and onion, which I'd rather be putting into my moquecas. I'd rather be putting into my burgers, into stingers, you know, stuff like that. Gumbo. B tier. I think it's pretty decent. Tea, A tier. It's the best usage for the forgive-me-lots. They're very solid. Chili, B tier, but a high B tier. Stats are decent. Its ingredients, versatile and cheap. I like it. Wait, this is C tier. I meant B tier. But like a low B tier. Veggie Stinger, also I'd say B. It's a good sanity food. But like, you know. Eggplant, D. It's bad and it's gonna take priority over everything. The barnacle stuffed fish heads, if I remember correctly, they're not the worst in the world. But I'm gonna throw them into the top of C. If I have barnacles, I'm making okay, good, right? Chili poppers, F. If I'm remembering correctly, they have a negative stat, and I'd rather just use my resources on pepper spice. Surf and turf, A tier. It's good. Not as good as it was, but it is good. C tier, surely. It's only good if you're Wanda. Right? It's Wanda's favorite food. Tall Scotch eggs, S tier. Best use for tall bird eggs. Trail mix, S tier. A tier. No, trail mix, A tier. It's best use for birch nuts, but you know. B tier for the turkey dinner. It's very specific requirements, and it's just okay. Is this a nigiri or something? I don't know. I never make it because ingredients are too hard to come by, and they're better suited for something else. So C tier. Veggie Burg. The Veggie Burg is high B tier, low A tier. It's definitely low A tier. Because it's really good. And yeah. The stats are like 60 hunger maybe. And 30, 15, 30, something in there health-wise. So it's very good. Full coat Chavroy, S tier. Waffles, B tier. C tier. Waffles, C tier. I'm using my butter on a crepe. Goop, obviously F tier. Lobster bisque, A tier. Lobster dinner, B tier. Crazy, like the highest of B tier though. Crazy thought. You know, it's obviously the lobster dinner is good, but it takes that butter, and it takes that extra preparation. I'm just gonna make bisque, and the bisque is great. It's so much health. Yeah, honestly, pretty happy with this list. I'm not sure if I'm gonna upload this video right after that last tier list video. I'm in a little bit of a tier list high right now. But we will see. If you have any comments as to how you would change this list, or comments on suggestions for future videos and things like that, I'd love to hear them. Make sure to like and subscribe. Love you all. Bye bye.